My name's Chris Open. My job title is Research and Development Program Leader. The main responsibilities that I have are to deliver a program of research and development activities. In my case, these activities are focused on the low carbon energy technologies. So we're investing in a range of technologies that aim to reduce significantly the emissions of CO2. I studied aeronautical engineering at university, aerospace, and that took me to Rolls-Royce initially. They invited me to spend a summer with them, so I did, and at the end of that summer I was sponsored for my final year of university, and at the end of that year when I graduated they recruited me permanently. So I spent then about the next 8 years working for Rolls-Royce, initially on gas turbines for the Eurofighter. And then I decided I really wanted to have a future in business management properly. So I went back to university. I studied a master's degree in business at Bath University. So going from 8 years of working in industry back to university full-time was an interesting experience. A bit of a shock, a nice change from working in industry, but a very intensive course. An MBA course is very intensive. It's not as easy as a bachelor's degree. It's a very different type of experience. When I was at school, I was good at most subjects. I was particularly strong on maths and sciences. I went to school in Canada when I was a teenager as well, so I had an experience there for 3 years, and I finished my high school in Canada. My father was offered work over there, and so he was keen to take us and the rest of the family over there and to enjoy that experience. As soon as you've travelled, abroad at a young age, you only want to do it more and more, I think. So, whether it's for work or personal, holiday, I've been to most of the states in America now. I've seen a lot of Canada, and always enjoy the opportunity to get away from work and go off on some travels. Yeah. I think this is one of the things, isn't it, you've got to do is to find even more new interests, as you get older. So I got into sailing and then into scuba diving. I got my competent crew and my day skipper qualifications. So that was, just I think an example of the kind of personal achievement that I've got in the last few years. You look up to certain mentors, if you like, and good companies like E.ON and Rolls-Royce usually have mentoring schemes so that you can connect with a more senior manager in the business, and these are very often the people who can open the door to new opportunities. I think it's those sorts of people that it's very important that you find those during your career. For me professionally, the next 5 to 10 years I think will be to develop my new career at E.ON and in this industry, which is relatively new for me. I think beyond that, it's hard to tell. I'm quite ambitious, but I think at the moment I'm very happy actually in this role. For me, this is perhaps the best job I've ever had, and I've had some good jobs, and I've worked for some good companies, but this company is very proactive. It shows good leadership, and the quality of the people makes all the difference, really, I think.